Hello dear students, in this video let us discuss about CFSE. CFSE. What is the full form of CFSE? Crystal field stabilization energy. Crystal field stabilization energy. This concept is useful to coordination complexes, right? What is CFSE? The gain in energy, achieved by preferentially filling up of particularly d orbitals, filling up of d orbitals or orbitals by electrons is called as crystal field stabilization energy. So while filling of d orbitals with electrons, then there is a gain in energy. That energy is called as crystal field stabilization energy. Let us discuss about the crystal field stabilization energy, particularly for octahedral complexes. Calculation of CFSE for octahedral complexes. Okay. In octahedral complexes, how many ligands are there? 6 ligands are there. Okay. So 6 ligands present on plane, first 4 ligands, and above the plane 1 ligand, and below the plane 1 ligand. Okay. So this is the octahedral complex. Okay, you can observe the octahedral complex like that. Okay, for octahedral complexes, CFSE can be calculated by using the formula CFSE is equal to minus 0.4 n into n t to the plus 0.6 into n is the into delta naught plus mp. For your convenience, I wish to write the formula once again. CFSE for octahedral complexes. CFSE calculation crystal field stabilization energy calculation for octahedral complexes. It is minus 0.4 n T2Z plus 0.6 n EZ into delta naught plus MP. Here what is n? N is nothing but number of unpaired electrons, or number of electrons, not unpaired electrons, number of electrons which are present in T2Z orbital in this case, which are present in EZ orbitals in this case. I will explain what are T2Z orbitals and EZ orbitals. Generally, because of the crystal field, the total d orbitals, what are the d orbitals? dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square y square and dz square. You know very well, these are the 5 d orbitals. Because of the octahedral crystal field, the total 5 d orbitals can be divided into 2 groups or 2 sets. One set is dxy, dyz, dxz set. This set of orbitals is called T2Z orbital set, and another set of orbitals which contains dx square y square and dz square, it is called EZ set of orbitals. Okay, so that is the meaning of T2Z and EZ orbitals here. Is it clear? So what is n? N is the number of electrons present in T2Z orbitals in this case, and here n is the number of electrons present in EZ orbitals. Okay, next, what is delta O? Delta O is nothing but it is the crystal field stabilization energy of octahedral complex. Okay, constant this is for octahedral complexes. Right. Next, what is M? M is nothing but total number of paired electrons. Total number of paired electrons. Why? Because each orbital may contain some paired electrons and some orbitals may contain unpaired electrons. So here M is the total number of paired electrons which are present in T2Z and EZ orbitals accordingly. Okay, here. Okay, right. Is it clear? Okay, next, P is pairing energy. P is pairing energy. Why? Because for pairing of the electrons in an orbitals, it needs some energy. It is called as pairing energy. Okay, I will give you examples, then it is very clear. Okay, right. So what is the CFSE formula for octahedral complexes? Minus 0.4 n T2Z plus 0.6 n EZ into delta naught plus MP. What is n here? N is the number of electrons present in T2Z orbital in this case, and number of electrons present in EZ orbitals in this case. What is M? M is the paired electrons which are present in T2Z and EZ orbitals. What is P? P is the pairing energy. Okay, right. Next, while filling of d orbitals, it can follow some rules like Hund's rule, Aufbau rule. Okay, they will be followed. Okay, right. In octahedral complexes, the electrons will tend to occupy the lower energy orbitals like T2Z, and then it occupies the EZ orbitals. Okay, let us discuss what is the splitting of octahedral. What is the splitting of d orbitals in octahedral complexes? Generally in octahedral complexes, so these d orbitals can be splitted into two sets. One is T to the set. Sorry, first it is, yes, easy set which experience high energy, and another set is T to the set of orbitals, easy and T to z. So this is the energy. Okay, first which has less energy? T to z has less energy. So initially in octahedral complexes, the electrons will tend to occupy the lower energy orbitals. They are T to z orbitals. In order to achieve stability, each electron enter the T to z orbital stabilizes. Why? Because it has less energy, so that the electron which occupies T to z orbitals stabilizes the complex. Stabilizes the complex by 0.4 units. By 0.4 units. Okay. Each electron enters into the higher d orbitals, which are easy orbitals, can destabilize the complex by 0.6 units. Okay, 0.6 delta naught units or 6 dq. Okay, here 0.4 it destabilizes, it stabilizes. 0.4 delta naught or 4 dq. Okay, right. Next one is the CFSE is 0 for the ions with D0 and D10 electronic configurations. D0 and D10 electronic configurations. I will discuss with examples so that it will be very clear. Okay. In both strong and weak fields, and also for D5 configuration in weak field complexes, its value is right like that. So all the other arrangements have some CFSE which increases the thermodynamic stability of the complex. Right. So the distribution of the electrons in the d orbitals is based upon the rules, like the electrons prefer to occupy the orbitals of lowest energy according to Aufbau rule. So they will follow the Aufbau rule, and they can follow Hund's rule also. So according to Aufbau rule, what is Aufbau rule? The distribution of electrons prefer to in the distribution of electrons, the electrons prefer to occupy the orbitals of lowest energy. Means first they occupy T2z orbitals, after that easy orbitals. Okay, right. Next, electron pairing will not take place until all the available orbitals of a given set containing one electron each. For example, here according to Hund's rule, what happens here? Right. First of all, filling of orbitals with each electron. After that, pair up takes place. It is Hund's rule. Okay, this will be followed. Okay, according to Hund's rule. Next, if there are D1, D2, D3, D1, D2, D3, D8, D9, D10, there is no uncertainty while filling the orbitals. There is no uncertainty. Means they will occupy the orbitals. Without uncertainty. They will fill the orbitals according to the rules. But for D4, D5, D6 and D7 electronic configurations, there is uncertainty. Okay, right. The electron, fourth electron, either it may present in T2z set of orbitals or it may present in EZ set of orbitals according to the ligand field. Okay, so for D1, D2, D3, D8, D10, D9, D10 electronic configuration, there is no uncertainty while filling of d orbitals. Okay, right. But for D4, D5, D6, D7, there is an uncertainty while filling of orbitals. Let us go with the examples. Okay, first of all, filling of d orbitals which has D1 electronic configuration. D1 electronic configuration. Okay, right. For D1 electronic configuration, the electron will occupy the first T2z orbital. Okay, right. I wish to draw a table like this. Okay, these are the energy levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay, let it be for D1, D2, D3, D8. Our discussion for these electronic configurations D8, D9 and then D10. Okay, let it be for D1 electronic configuration, D2 electronic configuration, D3, D8, D9 and D10. Okay, let these two are the energy states of EZ orbitals, and these are for T2z orbitals. Okay, right. Now D1, let it be first orbital D1. Okay, confuse avutaru. Okay, let it be T2z set of orbitals 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. First 3 orbitals T2z set. Okay, right. Let us observe here. So in T2z, how many orbitals are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 energy levels. In EZ orbitals, how many energy levels are there? 2 energy levels. Okay, right. But they have same energy. These 3 have same energy, but for our convenience, I wrote like this. Okay, I have written like this. Is it clear? Right. So EZ set first orbital, second orbital. Okay. In the case of D1 electronic configuration, according to above principle, the first electron, that is D1 electron, enters into the T2z set of orbital, first orbital. Okay, right. So what is the CFSE value for this? Okay, what is the formula for CFSE? Okay, right. Let us write the formula. CFSE is equal to minus 0.4 as we discussed earlier. So this is the formula to calculate the CFSE value. Okay, right. So CFSE formula minus 0.4 N T2z plus 0.6 N EZ into delta naught plus mp, where n is the number of electrons present in the orbitals. Delta naught is the CFSE value for octahedral complexes, m is the number of electron pairs, and p is the pairing energy. Okay, for D1 electronic configuration, what is the CFSE value? Let us write the CFSE values for each electronic configuration here. How many electrons are there? One electron is there. In which orbital? T to the set of orbital. Then what is the formula to calculate this one? Okay, or you can write the formula like this also. Here it is delta naught. If it is dq, you can write the formula like this: minus 4n t to the plus 6n Ez into, instead of delta naught you can write the dq into mp. Why? Because since delta naught equal to 10 dq, delta naught equal to 10 dq. So what happens here? Minus 0.4 into 10, that is minus 4. So dq. Okay, right. Okay, first electron, minus 4, calculation, minus 4, n value how much? For D1 configuration, n is the number of electrons. How many electrons are there? Only 1 is there. So minus 4 into 1, in which orbital? T to the orbital. Okay, minus 4 into 1. Okay, right. Plus 6n Ez. How many electrons are there in Ez orbital? No electrons. So n value is 0 here. So 6 into 0, 0. So its value is 0. So in T to the orbitals, how many electrons are there? Only 1 is there. So minus 4 into 1 dq. Minus 4 into 1 dq. So that is equal to minus 4 dq for D1 electronic configuration. In octahedral complexes, CFSE value is minus 4 dq. Okay, right. Sir, what about m and p? Try to observe what is m here. Number of paired electrons. Number of paired electrons. Is there any paired electrons here? Is there any paired electrons? No, only one unpaired electron is there. So number of paired electrons 0. So 0 into anything is 0. So its value is 0. So for D1 electronic configuration, CFSE value in octahedral complexes is minus 4 dq. Is it clear? Okay. Let us go for second one, which is having D2 electronic configuration. Okay, D2 electronic configuration means the first electron enter into the first d orbital in T to the set, and one more electron enters into the second orbital according to Hund's rule. According to Hund's rule. Okay. Then what is the CFSE calculation for D2 electronic configuration? Right. Minus 4 into number of electrons. How many are there? 1, 2. So minus 4 into 2. So Ez orbitals, no electrons are there. So its value 0. So 6 into 0, 0. So it is 0. And m into p. M is number of paired electrons. Any paired electrons are there here? No paired electrons. These two are unpaired electrons. No paired electrons are there. So m value is 0. If m value is 0, the total value is 0. So in this case, the CFSE value for D2 electronic configuration is equal to minus 8 dq. Minus 8 dq. Why? Because minus 4 into 2, minus 8 dq. Is it clear? Right. Okay. Next, in the case of D3 electronic configuration. Okay. So in D3 electronic configuration, the electron filling up, first electron enter into first orbital, second orbital and third orbital. So in D3 electronic configuration. Okay. CFSE calculation. Minus 4 into n value. How much? how many number of electrons are there? 1, 2, 3 electrons are there. Minus 4 into 3. So total that is minus 12 dq. Why? Because there are no electrons in easy orbitals. So n value 0 here. Okay, and number of paired electrons, no paired electrons, so m value 0. Okay, its value is 0. So for D3 electronic configuration, CFSE value is equal to minus 12 dq. Okay, in the case of D8 electronic configuration, first electron enters into this one, 2, 3. If it is weak field ligand, so Pyrrhuc takes place. Okay, right. Next electron. If it is strong field complex also, okay, whatever. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is no uncertainty. Okay, right. So in this case, the CFSE value minus 4 into n in T2z orbital. Number of electrons in T2z orbitals. How many? 1, 2, 3. 3 pairs. 3 pairs means 6. Minus 4 into, okay, minus 4 into 6 electrons in T2z orbitals plus 6 into, how many electrons are there in EZ orbitals? 2 electrons. 6 into 2 dq for D8 electronic configuration. Okay, right. Plus m into p. M is nothing but number of paired electrons. How many are there? 1, 2, 3 pairs are there. 3 pairing energy. Let it be p. We don't know. Okay, right. So its value is equal to minus 24 plus 12. Minus 24 plus 12 dq plus 3p. That is equal to minus 12 dq plus 3p. Is it okay? Right. Minus 12 dq plus 3p. Okay. So for D8 electronic configuration, CFSE value is minus 12 dq plus 3p. Right. Let us go for D9 electronic configuration. In the case of weak field ligands, the electrons filling up takes place like this. In the case of weak field ligands, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the case of strong field ligand, what is the electronic fill up? What is the electronic configuration fill up? First of all, strong field ligands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, occupies these orbitals. After that, 7th electron enters into EZ set. Okay, next. Okay, but in the case of weak field ligands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the 6, 7, 8, 9. But in the case of strong field ligands, after filling up of T2Z orbitals, pair up takes place here. After pairing up only, the electrons enter into the EZ set of orbitals. Okay, whatever, there is no uncertainty, either strong field ligand or weak field ligand, the final electronic configuration is like this. Okay, right. In the case of D9 electronic configuration, what is the CFSE value? Okay, right. So minus 4 into, how many electrons are there in T2Z orbital? 1, 2, 3, 3 pairs. 3 pair means 6 electrons. So 6 plus, how many electrons are there in EZ set of orbitals? 1, 2, 3 are there. So 6 into 3 dq plus m means how many paired electrons are there? How many number of pairs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs are there in both T2z and EZ set of orbitals. So 4p. So total energy minus 4 plus 18. So minus 6 dq plus 4p plus 4p. Okay, minus 6 dq plus 4p. Is it okay? Right. So in D10 electronic configuration, all the orbitals are filled. So in the case of strong filled ligands, the pair up, after that 7th electron enters 8th, 9th, 10th, whatever. Let us calculate the electronic CFSE value for D10 electronic configuration. For D10 electronic configuration, minus 4 into how many electrons are there in T2z orbital? 6 electrons are there, plus 6 into how many electrons are there in EZ orbitals? 6 and EZ. So 4 into dq plus how many pairs are there? Electronic pairs. So m value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values, 5 pairs are there. 5p. So 5p. Okay, let us calculate. Minus 24 plus 24, value 0 dq, plus 5p, pairing energy total 0. Okay, for this. So totally its value is 0. Pairing energy also 0. Why? Because it is the stable complex. For stable complex, CFSE value is 0. Okay, right. Of course, it is minus value and here it is plus value, minus plus cancelled, so that its value is also 0. Okay. For octahedral complexes, CFSE value is 0 in the case of D10 electronic configuration. Till now we discussed about the CFSE value for octahedral complexes only for D1, D2, D3, D8, D9, D10 electronic configuration, which are not having uncertainty, no uncertainty. But we need to discuss about D4, D5, D6, D7 electronic configurations CFSE value, which are having the uncertainty. Okay, right. So here no uncertainty, electronic configuration is same, but for these electronic configuration some uncertainty is there. So this topic I will discuss in next video. Why? Because till now we reached 33 minutes length, so that is the reason why I wish to discuss the next electronic configuration CFSE value in next video. Thank you for your kind attention to this video.